Your stomach clenches, your mouth gets dry, your heart beats faster. The diagnosis? Stress. But wait, does that mean our reactions to reality can beat up our bodies? There is a body of evidence that says yes. And Roseanne Radzewitz is here to help us be mindful about how good mental health does a body good. Roseanne is a clinical nurse specialist with a specialty in psychiatric mental health nursing at Metro Health. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit more about the mind and body connection.
Well, there's a very strong link between the mind and the body, as we probably all can attest to. When we get stressed, our bodies produce certain chemicals to help us take care of the situation, run away from the situation, or freeze.
The fight
solid.
or flight thing?
Right, exactly. We all heard that in school. But the truth is, we all kind of have certain symptoms that we do. And traditionally, we tighten our muscles. We get kind of pull up our shoulders because we've heard something we are not prepared to hear. And if we repeatedly do that, we can actually start getting pain in that part of our bodies. Certainly our stomachs can take a lot of heat because we start to lose the blood supply to that when we're under stress, and we don't tend to digest as easily as possible. So then our stomachs give us grief as well.
Yeah, I get it in the gut all the time. I know that's what the stress is causing for me. So we know our bodies physically react. And we also make unhealthy choices when we're stressed out, and that affects our bodies as well, right?
Right, certainly it does. When we're under stress, we tend to want to lay around a lot more, perhaps eat stuff that is not particularly healthy for us, and we don't sleep as well. So those things contribute to our health as well.
Okay, are there conditions where the mind-body connection is particularly strong?
Yes, there is. And certainly mental health diagnoses such as depression and anxiety have a strong mind-body relationship. So we do know that there's a significant number of people with mental illness that have physical illnesses. We have most mental health affects prevalence, progression, and outcome of some of today's most pressing chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. But depression itself can also precede a physical health issue such as...
Depression can make you sick, even.
Yes, it can. Yes, coronary artery disease, stroke, colorectal cancer, back pain, irritable bowel syndrome, multiple sclerosis, and possibly type 2 diabetes. So while we know we can actually treat diabetes effectively and help that mental health component, we may not actually be able to cure the physical component that it preceded. But we certainly know that if we treat mental health components, we will improve the outcomes, reduce pain and suffering, improve quality of life.
Okay, so you got to treat mind and body here, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
All the time. So how do we minimize the effect of stress and mental health issues on our bodies?
Well, first of all, sometimes we're aware of stress. We can tell we're worrying and we're stressing out, or we say things that are, gosh, I have a stomach ache. But sometimes our bodies are actually our teachers, and that's what I'm trying to promote, is that when we start to feel things, take a breath. Slow down, say, what's going on? Why am I feeling like this? Maybe there's something going on here that I can work with. And when we do that, we change our posture, we change what we're eating, we change our breath. We actually can improve our outcomes. So for mild to moderate depressions or mental health disorders, you might find some things like good sleep, healthy nutrition, and exercise. And I'm a big proponent for yoga because of its strength in teaching us to be mindful of our bodies and our health. Screening, meditation, and counseling have been useful in managing these stressful things. You can get a group, a mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, individual therapists, counseling groups, online programs are all very helpful.
Even
and available.
online?
Yes.
I didn't even know that they had counseling online.
Well, there's skill sets that we can teach people, and then they can participate and do that on their own, and then participate and talk to help them practice more often.
So really, the stress is the same thing they say for everything. A healthy diet, exercise, get enough sleep, take care of yourself.
That's absolutely right. Yes.
Mind over matter, though, is easier said than done. Just ask your body. Help all of your health, mind and body, by following Roseanne's advice. For more ideas, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Roseanne for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
To learn more, call Metro Health at 216-778-7800 or visit www.metrohealth.org. Next, movies that inform and inspire.